tonight we are doing smoked pizza. Yes, smoked pizza. We're using take and bakes from the local grocery store. We're gonna add our own toppings. We're gonna smoke some hot Italian sausage to put on it, and then we're gonna stick it in the Weber Searwood on the pellet grill with the smoke tube. Should be amazing. I had this very recently and it was maybe the best pizza I've ever had. Let's go get it.
Basement.
So as I mentioned, we're using a simple take and bake plain cheese pizza from the local grocery store, which in my case happens to be the local Harris Teeter. There's 2 flies here. It's already sauced, got the crust uncooked, and cheese. We're gonna add toppings, we're gonna make it extra special, and we're gonna start with hot Italian sausage that has been ground. We're gonna cold smoke that with the smoke tube for about 15 minutes. Then we're gonna put the Searwood on smoke boost to get this thing going. So we've got this special pan that I've acquired today because it's got all these holes on the bottom so that the smoke can get through, but we don't lose all of that ground sausage. Let's go get this on the smoker. All right, so as you know, I've been using the smoke tube a lot for basically everything because I wanna get more smoke on my meats. So we've got the smoke tube already prepared. It's got the Smokin pecan pellets and hickory wood chips in it as usual. So we're gonna use the torch and get it going. That's gotta do it. All right, while that gets ready, I'm gonna grab the top rack, which handily goes on the back of the Searwood. So I'm gonna grab the pan of sausage and we're gonna put it off a little bit to the side. And we're gonna get some nice smoke on that sausage. Like I said, we're gonna let this go with essentially a cold smoke, just the smoke tube for about 15 minutes. We'll see you back here in a little bit. All right, so we're getting some good smoke off this thing. We're only a couple minutes in, but yeah, that is a lot of smoke. So one thing about this pizza is if you do not like smoke flavor, or if you have people on your guest list that aren't really big time into smoke flavor, this may not be the pizza for them. I love smoke flavor. It's gonna be good stuff, so we'll see you in a bit. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes now. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on the Searwood and put it on its smoke boost setting, which is 180 degrees. Once we've got a little bit of browning on this sausage, we're gonna take it in and put it in the pan and break it up. Wow. All right, so this has been going for about 30 minutes. We've got a little tiny bit of browning. We're not too worried about it browning too much. We just wanted to get the smoke flavor on there. We're gonna let the smoke tube go because we're gonna use that for the pizza. Now we're gonna go put it in the pan, break it up, get it nice and seared, and it's gonna be our #1 pizza topping. Let's go do it. Get this guy off and in the pan, and let that start to go. All right, it's on, so we're gonna start to break it up now. We want little crumbles, so we're just gonna break it up nicely with the fork. Man, it smells good. Is there anything better than hot Italian sausage, Donnie? Donnie's just laughing, if you can't hear. Dirty, dirty mind. We might have more sausage than we need, but that's okay. Better to have too much than too little, I always say. All right, so of course we're gonna start with pepperoni. Pizza isn't pizza without pepperoni, right? I did get my black gloves delivered from Amazon this week, so we're good to go on that front. And we want complete coverage with the pepperoni. Now we have the sausage. And again, because these are crumbles, we're just gonna crumble it all over this pizza. Very liberal with our sausage. The more coverage, the better. I am salivating big time, Donnie, I have to tell you. I know I say that every week, but it's true. Oh man, this is gonna be a beautiful pizza. All right, now we're gonna do jalapenos on half of this pizza because I love jalapenos on my pizza, but not everybody does, and I've got a couple kids who aren't yet ready to accept the heat. Man, this is looking so pretty already. And then we've got this special Parmesan Romano mix that we're gonna throw on top of everything just to make it even better. Extra cheesy, extra delicious. And when we throw it back on the Weber Searwood with the smoke, that cheese is gonna smoke a little bit more as well. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a bomb pizza. Now, let me push this to the front because we have a bonus pizza coming up that not even Donnie knows about. All right, so we have our second take and bake here. Something that I have actually never done before. I've had it from some of the big chain pizza companies. What I have here is some pulled pork. I smoked a pork butt for 13 hours the other day. Came out absolutely fantastic. So we are going to do a pulled pork barbecue pizza. So we're just gonna spread this pulled pork liberally all over this guy. I'm sticking with the tomato-based sauce that comes with the take and bake because I do not like pizzas that are a barbecue base. I just feel like that's sacrilege. Comes out a little bit too sweet. I like the base to be a tomato sauce, but we are still gonna turn this into a beautiful pulled pork, smoked pork butt, 13 hours pizza, which is just gonna be hopefully fantastic. Like I said, I've never done this before. Now, one of the things that I love that really goes with pork are pickles. These are my favorite dill pickles. Grillo's dill pickle chips. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I do have to dry them off a little before I put them on there because I do not want too much moisture getting on. If you don't like pickles, or if you're really, against pickles on pizza, you don't have to do this, but if you haven't tried it, I'm telling you, it's good. You gotta give it a shot. Now we just spread these out, nice and even. And now the kicker. Barbecue sauce. I did take Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I added a little bit of water, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and some seasoning. And we're just going to put this all around. Before we get the pizzas on, I have these two metal pizza pans. Yes, if you have a pizza stone, do that. But I've learned that with these metal pizza pans, it's just as good. We're gonna throw them on, get them heated up, turn the Searwood up to 400 before we stick the pizza on, and just spray some cooking oil on top of these to make sure they don't stick, and we'll be good to go. So let's go do that. I'll see you out there. All right, so here we are. I'm gonna stick the metal pans right on top. I'm gonna take this thing off to make it easier. I'm gonna crank the Searwood to 350, and then once those pans are hot, which should only take a couple minutes, we're gonna spray them with cooking oil and put the pizzas on, and we'll be good to go. See you in a bit. So an interesting thing happened. We set this to 350 and it reached 350, but it went above that. And when we looked down, there was all this flame coming out of the diffuser, more than there should have been. And it got past 350, it went to 400, it went to 450. It was like the controller got stuck trying to get this thing super hot. So again, maybe another Weber Searwood bug. This is our second one, basically. So we had to shut it down, and we're gonna start it up again and hope that doesn't happen, because if it does, if it happens again, we're going to the oven, which would be not good. It would be a big fail. We're gonna set it up to 350 now and hope that doesn't happen again. All right, so we're good after the reset, thank God. And we're ready to throw the pizzas on. We're at just about 350. We gotta spray some vegetable oil on there, make sure we don't get any sticking. We're gonna put the barbecue pizza over here and the other pizza over here. Looking pretty. It's sizzling a little bit, which I like. Should take about 20 minutes and these guys will be ready to go. Let's hope we don't have another flare up. These should be some beautiful smoked pizzas if everything goes right. See you in a bit. So we're about 10 minutes in. I did raise the temperature to 375 just because you want to be somewhere between 350 and 400, and I wanted to get a little bit more browning on the crust, but so far we're looking good. The controller's holding up now, thank God. So whatever happened before was fixed with a reset. We should see this thing ready to go in about 10 or 15 minutes. These guys are ready to go. They look... Lulu, stop. These guys are ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and get them off. The crust is nice and crispy, and man, they look beautiful. All right, let's go get these inside, cut them up, and taste them and see what's going on. Nice and crispy. Listen to that crisp. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this is what you want. It smells fantastic. Smoky, pizza-y. I'll eat that pickle. Smoked pickle, it's good, y'all. You gotta try it. I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna grab a piece over here with the jalapeno. Oh yeah, look at that. Gooey, crispy, all of the above. Smoky. The crust is crispy. The cheese is gooey. That sausage, you can taste the smoke flavor in that sausage. This is amazing. Best pizza ever, I'm telling you. Do it, you'll be happy. Now I'm really interested in how this barbecue pizza, pulled pork barbecue pizza is gonna turn out. Let me grab this one here. Wow. I'm not sure which one I like better, Donnie. The barbecue sauce, that pulled pork that was smoked for 13 hours over the weekend. Now let's have a bite with that pickle. Absolutely fantastic. Never order from Domino's or Pizza Hut or Papa John's ever again. This puts it all to shame, to be honest. Donnie, I know you're dying. And how do you like it? Donnie loves it with the pickle, see? And the barbecue sauce adds a little kick. Successful cook, despite the issue we had with the Weber Searwood controller. I'm telling you, this pizza is amazing. I love them both. I'm not even sure which one to have first. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We'll see you next time.